Hey, it's me, GV, and I have one last thing to tell you before I leave, and it is that I have converted the Guides channel, which formerly was GV Guides, but was also kind of all over the place because we were doing Persona Let's Plays and various things. I've converted that channel into a compilation channel. If you've been watching this YouTube channel for a period of time now, I've been basically taking some of my series and compiling them into these massive videos, basically with the idea being if you're doing house chores or whatever the heck, you can throw them on the background and have them play and then just pretty much listen to the videos because I constantly talk, so I'm sure a lot of people use them to sleep, but also just to listen to while they're doing various things. I've converted the Guides channel into GV Universe, where all of that stuff will go there. And the main idea here is that I don't really know if putting that type of content on a channel like this, which is mainly focused on those, episode by episode videos, which I put a ton of like my energy into, and I really, even though they're like part of a bigger playthrough, I really do put my all into each episode. So I'm not sure if having these massive videos kind of hurts that, because YouTube is a strange beast, and I really don't, like I said, like getting lost in the analytics. But I have heard if you have these like massive videos and only a specific subset of people watch them, it can really hurt your other videos and blah 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 blah. All that to say is that this third channel, GV Guides, was kind of just sitting there. I didn't really have time, especially lately, to sit down, play a game, guide the whole thing, and then upload it there like I have had time for in the past. So it just came to me and I was like, wow, I could literally just make this the compilation channel where I can put all of the compiled playthroughs and series on that channel and have that be its thing. In addition, I want to focus on quality versus quantity. So with everything that we're doing on this channel, I really, like I said, want to put my heart and soul into it, and I want to make each episode its own thing. A lot of people have talked about how like, wow, the old GV is back, and wow, these episodes are so great because you can feel the passion. That's exactly what I'm shooting for. I really want to put every ounce of passion that I have for video games into these videos, and I just feel like the compilation videos can kind of take away from that, and they can be a little confusing, so having them be on their own channel I feel like is the best thing to do moving forward, because that also means it opens up this main channel to do other things. If I want to do a ranking the Daedric Princes video or something like that, it might not get as lost in the shuffle with these massive 10-hour videos. So that basically means I am now condensing my projects into 3 YouTube channels. This main channel, I think the strength of this main channel has always been these massive 100% series, and for anybody watching the Oblivion Remastered series right now, hopefully it's evident that I feel like I'm good at it, and I feel like, they're really good videos. Again, they're very hard to do in this day and age of YouTube and have a channel like that work, but I believe, so, I'm gonna do my best with it. And then the second channel is going to be basically anything that I want to make much more edited, topic-focused videos on. These are going to be more intensive videos, and pretty much, it's probably going to be a 50-50 split between this channel and that channel. Any extra time that I have after recording for this channel will go into making much more edited, topic-based videos. And I don't want to give away what that's going to be. It's not even going to be gaming or Elder Scrolls or anything like that. It's going to be just basically whatever I'm feeling super passionate about. I want to make highly edited videos for that channel, so that's going to be the second channel. The Patreon channel, as I said last time, is pretty much going to be anything else I feel like recording. A great example is Claire Expedition 33, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which a lot of people on the Patreon as well as on this channel have recommended and wanted me to play. Anything like that will go on to the Patreon channel, because let's be completely honest, 90% of people on this YouTube channel are just flat out not going to watch it, and I feel like the Patreon channel is just a much better place for pretty much any other games not related to what we do here. They'll go on the Patreon channel. And then, yeah, I can basically throw everything else into compilation massive videos and then put them on that Guides channel. So to me, that is just like the perfect, all the planets align, bloom, 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 bloom. Like this is what I've been looking for, because I've been running myself ragged trying to figure out what I want to do on each of these channels, and it's no way to live, because honestly, I've been stressed the hell out trying to figure out what I want to do. And it just came to me and I was like, wow, this is the perfect solution for everything. This, highlights my passion on each of these channels and also basically cuts one channel down because I've been feeling extremely overworked, and pretty much lets me just put that energy into better places as opposed to just feeling like, oh crap, Liza P DLC released, time to play that game and guide it. It's like, it's too much. So I feel like this is just like the perfect balance. In addition, I'm going to eventually, ideally, compile literally anything I've ever completed. For those that have been longtime fans of this channel, you know that we've had other channels that have been lost to time. We did for instance, an entire Final Fantasy IX playthrough from start to finish, BioShock, Dishonored, Dark Souls, Undertale. There's so many various things that have been lost to time that I'm sure a lot of people don't even realize exists on the second channel. There's tons of playthroughs as well that are all pretty darn good. Like if I completed it, I feel like usually I was pretty proud of how, most of those series came out. So there's just tons of stuff that people probably don't even know exist, which means I love the idea of having this channel be like basically an encyclopedia of all these different playthroughs that could just be there until the end of time, and whoever the heck stumbles upon them, if it brightens up their day a little bit, then fantastic. I wanted to touch on the fact that a lot of people probably know that I am a tinkerer. I feel a bit like George Lucas. I'm definitely, as I've said, a hardcore perfectionist, so it's like I always think this can be better, and I tinker with everything constantly. Metadata, titles, thumbnails, all this stuff, changing the channels around, which is literally what we're talking about in this video. I want to get better at this. It's something that is a very bad habit because when you're constantly striving for perfection, you can't reach it ever, even any normal sense of the word, because nothing's ever good enough. And I've talked about this a lot. It's something that I struggle with constantly. All of this to say, I want to challenge myself to stick with everything that we're doing currently for a straight month. I want to set everything up that we're talking about in this video and literally leave it for an entire month and not, change anything. And then from there, if we're successful at that, I want to go further than that and probably do like half a year to a year. I want to be realistic with my goals, but that's the main goal now, is that I really want to just stop tinkering constantly. It doesn't really add anything. It's just satisfying a very small, unsatisfactory thing in my brain that says, oh, you made that better. That's good. No, it's unrealistic. So basically, yeah, I'm challenging myself at this point in time for a month to do everything we're talking about in this video and not change a thing and stick with it and be confident in that, which is going to be a challenge for me. But yeah, I just want to touch on that because I'm sure a lot of people know I constantly tinker, and this is something I'm acutely aware of, and I want to get better at it. Lastly here, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody watching and enjoying the content that I've been putting out lately. Anybody, again, that's watched me for any period of time, you know that this channel and my brand has had tons and tons of ups and tons of downs and yada, yada, yada. We've talked about this ad nauseum. Currently, I am striving every single day to become the strongest person I have ever been in my life, and physically that has been achieved. I don't think I've ever physically been this strong, but mentally as well is obviously, the other side to the coin. So I'm working on this every single day, and the gym has really brought me there quite far compared to when I wasn't going to the gym consistently. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has stuck around, everybody that's watched the content recently. I know there's a lot of people that I'm definitely not their cup of tea. I know there's a lot of people that have definitely jumped off the ship at some point in time because I've made a ton of mistakes, and I'm the first one to admit it. But like I said, I'm genuinely trying to become the strongest version of myself that I possibly can be. So I just wanted to, thank everybody that's been a part of this channel in recent times. It is not hyperbole to say I literally could not do this without you. So thank you very much. There's a lot of great episodes coming down that I hope you'll enjoy. All right, that's pretty much everything. Link to the new channel is going to be in the description below. Tons of videos are going to be scheduled while we will be on vacation. Friendly reminder, Maverits starts July 1st. And at least at the time of this video, I plan to multi-stream it on Twitch and YouTube right here. So every day in July if you want to check that out. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. And it's time to go on a vacation. Bye-bye.